This video and future videos like it are going to be what I call retro retrospectives. It's just one of those days where I feel like talking about something. Do you ever feel like you just want to say something? I don't know. It's one of those days. One of those days where I just need to let things out. And today, we're going to talk about the Xbox 360. This is the Xbox 360. This bad boy came out in... What year did this come out in? 2005? Thank you. I'll be here all week. Some of the awesome games you could play on the 360 included Red Dead Redemption, Skyrim, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, that's a goddamn classic. Gears of War, Modern Warfare, hello, what's good? You know the gist. You know the games you could play. Hell, BioShock was on that shit. That was arguably one of the best fucking games you could play on 360. But, and this is a very, very big-ass, thick but nothing comes close to a little game I call... Actually, it was called by everyone. Whatever.
Hydro Thunder! Hurricane!
Now, sure, there are a ton of different amazing games that were available on the Xbox 360. I mentioned a few of them. I mean, how about Black Ops and Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original? But nothing. They all pale in comparison to the beauty and wonder of Hydro Thunder. Look at this. Hydro Thunder Hurricane released in July of 2010. It offered players a glimpse into the awesome wonder of boat racing. I don't really understand the whole concept myself, but you can't tell me that's not hype. Hydro Thunder Hurricane was developed by the likes of Vector Unit, an obscure studio that was, at the time, only recently birthed out of immense wishful thinking. You see, the story of how Hydro Thunder Hurricane itself came to be is just as, if not even more, encapsulating than the actual game itself. As Matt Small writes, by January 2008, we'd quit our jobs, liquidated every personal asset we could live without, upgraded our PCs, and incorporated a new company, Vector Unit. At that time, the Vector Unit team was setting out to build a game codenamed Barracuda, which would have been set in a, quote, post-global warming flooded Earth and be an intersection between speedboats and Supercross. 6 months into Barracuda's development, and the team finally had a prototype of which was built entirely out of the group's garage. It would be Microsoft to swoop in, scoop up the Hydro Thunder license, and pitch the idea of making Barracuda a Hydro Thunder game. And as Matt Small explains, the rest is history. Out of this history was bred Riptide GP and Riptide GP Renegade, both of which were pseudo-spiritual successors to Hydro Thunder Hurricane, and released in 2011 and 2017, respectively. To dig even deeper into the awesome canals of wonder baked into Hydro Thunder, I must quote Killscreen's Richard Clark, who writes, "In Hydro Thunder Hurricane, as with most video games, we're never really dead. On the contrary, all human frailty is cast off in exchange for the pure power and mechanical nature of the speedboat. We no longer need to sleep. We don't even need to slow down. If the game has a brake button, it is the rare player who is actually aware of it. There are only two speeds, boosting and not boosting." Hydro Thunder Hurricane portrays speed in such a way that it seems like a defensive and necessary response to the world.
In Hydro Thunder Hurricane, there are three, actually four technically, main modes of play. You have the regular race. Then there's Gauntlet. Gauntlet essentially adds a whole new layer of fuckery to the equation. There's no other racers, but there are exploding canisters scattered throughout the little maps, so good luck with that. And then there's the so-called Ringmaster.
This is gonna hurt.
Race, which is essentially just a timed race. So every time you hit a ring, a checkpoint, you get boost. But if you miss a ring, last but not least, the game has a championship mode, essentially allowing you to take on a little bit of a more complicated journey. This entails 2 or 3 varied races, so Ringmaster, Gauntlet on different maps, back to back, acquiring points, allowing you to then become first, second, or third, or even fourth. Hey, maybe you suck.
I literally crushed them. Look at this. 70 fucking 5 points. I crushed them.
Each map comes with its own set of interesting surprises, so you're not really stuck doing the same thing over and over again, even though it may feel like it. You're actually finding out new and interesting things. That's what makes the Ringmaster. Ringmaster is one of the coolest modes in the game. I mean, it allows you to find new, unpredictable little areas on the map that you wouldn't have otherwise found yourself. And maybe that's the reason why you have to unlock things through points. I currently have a total of 6,000 credits. That's about 2 hours of gameplay. Well, the name of the game is racing after all. I mean, hell, it's called Hydro Thunder. You're all about chasing those waves. So what better way to do that than to incentivize each mode, each map, each vehicle? It doesn't matter. Besides the points, the game is awesome. And hell, it's like $10 on Xbox Marketplace, which, granted, does deserve a nice little Game Pass tie-in. It was in Xbox Arcade, so why is it just sitting here in this awesome library doing nothing? I don't know. Maybe I'll call up Microsoft and ask them.
Yeah. Oh, lighting isn't that good. Well. I know this is something different, and I wanted to apologize. Some of the audio is hissy. Some of the shots have terrible lighting. I get it. It's not 100% yet, but we're getting there. I'm still trying new stuff. Bear with me, please. Even still, I hope you enjoy the content, and it speaks to you on some level. If you do, smash like. If you don't, Tell me how you feel in the comments section down below. But no matter what, follow your dreams. And don't drown doing it. That's all I have to say.